Hiya folks, and welcome back to GraveyardKeeper. Now, I have some good news slash bad news, depending on how you look at it. Bad news first. This is likely the last episode of GraveyardKeeper for this season. Because on the 17th of August, the full game is released, which means these saves will be wiped. And we'll have to start from the beginning all over again. Now, that's potentially a good thing. Well, it's definitely a good thing, because it'll be the full game and we'll have access to everything, and we'll be able to go to the town, and we'll be able to go north, and that sort of thing. Anything that we have stumbled across that tends to be locked, and including things that are locked in here, not available in the alpha version, like all of this stuff will be unlocked and available to us. So that's going to be super cool, and I am really excited, but that does mean that this is probably the last episode. Although next Wednesday falls on the 15th of August for me, it's kind of pointless for me to keep playing this, considering that the new version is coming out so soon. So instead I'd probably rather dedicate that to one of the other one of the other games that I'm putting on the channel, like Sevtech, since that's really the only other one that I've got going, or having a stream day on the Wednesday. I think that might be an interesting thing to do. But either way, this is all really good stuff, because we're gonna have full GraveyardKeeper, yay! We're gonna have to start from the beginning, boo! But hey, it'll be fun. So what were we doing? We had a full set of new tools. Which means we can do things like take out this tree. No, I can't. That tree is too big. I need a technology. But we could dig up this. Oh man. Stumps used to take forever. That's wonderful. So removing stumps lets the trees regrow. So that you can get more... Oh, pardon me. So that you can get more lumber. So yeah, we're probably just gonna fiddle around today and see what we can do. Nothing in particular. As I say, there's very little point in continuing this save in any kind of earnest fashion, because it's just gonna be wiped. It's gonna be unplayable as far as I understand it. Which is fine by me, to be quite honest. Come to me, tree. All this yard work we can get done now with the whole situation with having the stuff in the things. Come on. Wait. Here we go. It's my technique for getting lots of lumber over to where it's meant to go without putting extra effort in by carrying each one by itself. Okay. And got a little bit confused there. The one thing that's right, the one thing that I did want to check out today was what we need. Oh hey, it's priest day. Is it Sunday? It is Sunday. Wow. Did we already do our sermon? I can't remember. I guess we didn't. I'd like to say some words. Our church is great, nice. And now let us pray for this blessing. Blessed. Success. Do I get some extra faith for that? Yeah, I do. Great sermon. And there's another bonus to the whole having to start again. I now know the situation with burying bodies and what the skulls mean, so I won't ruin things. Church workbench, is that what we want? I think that's what we want, right? So what is that? That's 10 nails, 4 complex iron parts, and 9 flitch. Doable. Got some dollary-doos. So yeah, we may as well check out what we've got ahead of us by checking out that study table. This body can just go and sit on the slab, to be honest. I've already forgotten the amounts that we need. 10 nails, 9 flitch. It's the complex iron parts that I'm a little confused about how much we need. Can we even make them here? No. We need the better anvil. How do we make the better anvil? 4 iron ingots. So I might actually have to go to the blacksmith, sell the tools that I forgot to sell, and then just buy up all his iron ingots. How incredibly strange, I discovered something. Last episode we made all 3 tools, and I just realised I've just made this pickaxe and this axe because for some reason we were back to rusty, and I was just imagining things when I was cutting down those trees about it being better. I guess I had placeboed myself into thinking we had the tools, but we don't. Apparently it didn't save at the end of the last episode. Well, that's why it's an alpha, I guess. And another reason to look forward to the start of the new season, as short as this season was. But yeah, we're gonna head into town, sell what we can, I guess, and then make our final tool, the shovel. Which I did not have enough iron for. And then see what we have left over in terms of iron for complex parts. You can have this, and you can have the old shovel too. And then I want as much as this as I can afford, so that. 4 ingots. Great. Wait. What? Oh. It doesn't offset the price based on what you're selling. Again, alpha, I suppose. Wait a second. Yep, I just did that. Oh well. Cool. Well, we have 7 iron ingots. That should be more than enough to get things done, because we'll have 8 by the time we get back. Alright, we have all our tools, and we have enough for this anvil, which we'll put there. And I want to remove the old anvil, I guess. Get some stuff back, maybe, if we're lucky. But now we should be able to make complex iron parts. So, it's 1 ingot and one iron part. We need 3, I think. So we are going to have to make some more iron, which is fine. Wait, we got 2 out of that? Yeah. Okay. So we probably have enough, actually. We don't have enough nails, though. We need 10. Eat muffin. 6. How many nails total do we have? Oh, we have enough. Okay, that's good. Have this ash. I'm being very reckless with my oh, we actually have enough flitch as well. That's good. Being very reckless with my storage because there's not much point in being organized at this stage. It's fine. We're just doing a little bit of exploration while we can. Okay, church workbench. You can go there. Why not? And we start building. What can we do with you? You can make pigskin paper or pigskin paper. And that's human flesh, by the way. And that one's out of pigs, so you can get pigs in the full game. Ooh. Clean paper, that's if you're going the good route. We won't be going the good route. That's silly. We're gonna be starting a cult. We can make clean paper from pigskin paper. Okay. And hemp rope from hemp. Okie dokie. Cool. I think I have some human flesh to experiment with. I think. I will have to double check. That's fine, storage is in my own house after all, which is where the bed is, so I can get some energy back at the same time. Okay, we got a single piece of human flesh in that one. Do we have any downstairs? We have 2. We have 3 human flesh. So as I've read in the comments, you use human, well, you don't use human flesh. You use clean paper to get knowledge points, which you then use to research things, as I understand it. Because that study table has 2 resources. It has a faith resource, which we get by doing sermons, and it has the knowledge resource, which we get by breaking things, well, breaking clean paper down. So if we make some pigskin, air quotes, oh, we get 4 per. Then we get 4 clean paper per pigskin, so we're gonna have a lot of clean paper. But for now we'll just make this 1. And then we'll go up to the table here. So this is our knowledge points. And if I do that, that will give us 2 knowledge points per paper. So we now have 8 knowledge points. Cool. So I may as well do this. Alright, I made all the clean paper. So I guess we just break that down until we have a lot. And I'm going to keep some. Why am I keeping any, actually? Actually 0 point. Because I'm sure for whatever we can do with clean paper, more than this, we will have no use for it in this episode. I'm so excited about the game coming out. I'm kind of excited to see what changes in terms of this layout, you know, because this isn't, because it's an alpha, it's not necessarily how things are behind the scenes in terms of what they've decided the layout of things are going to be and where everything is, and heck, we don't even know whether you're stuck with this one guy. You might, but that's the beauty of alpha, I guess, is that just certain things are hidden from us. I'm going to take this skull. I think I have a brain downstairs. No, I have a second skull. Let's take some flesh and some blood. And we'll see what we can do with them in terms of studying. Because that will get us study points, which is like, as far as I can tell with the technologies, it's how you get the advanced stuff. Is lots of studying, lots of knowledge. Like this one needs 200. What does this even do? You know how complex mechanisms work? All the details of your work are top quality. Even your carving and jewellery look cleaner. Okay. Recipe, prayer for excellence. Look cleaner. Okay. And I'm not worried about my energy bar because I can just eat some muffins. Alright, study table. What have you got for me? Let's stick a skull in here. So that's going to cost 1 faith and 1 knowledge. You've completed the alchemical study of skull. This item can be decomposed into nothing. I got the skull back though. 1 and 1. We get blood. So you get the item back, which is nice. Flesh. What else can I study? I can study coal and that will get me green stuff. It got me a lot of green stuff. Okay, so study is also how I think you get your items, your knowledge points en masse. Cool. Cool. So now we can study all sorts of things. We can get advanced smelting, inborn blacksmith. You like the work red hot iron hammering relaxes you. When your work is done, you always manage to find time to make extra nails. That would actually be very useful. In here we can access insects and master gathering. You love nature and nature loves you back. You gather more resources from small plants. Cool. In bookwriting, you get journalists. You notice little things about people. Put these things together and you should have stories. Sometimes you can get stories from dialogues. Okay, I don't know what a story is. Looks like it's related to this. Desk, notes, and chapter for writing, and writing supplies, recipe, ink, and scroll shelf. And then in here we can get access to candles, benches, a prayer for prosperity, so we can get access to a different prayer, and stone gravestones. Because for now we've just had this access to this one stone one, but it isn't very high quality. It's just what I've understood from this stone recipe versus these wood ones is the wood ones take nails, which means iron and wood, but it takes less energy to make, whereas this stone gravestone just takes stone, and stone you can just mine it from a quarry, but it also takes like 3 times as much energy. So I wonder what the benefit of this is, whether these are actually improved. I imagine they are improved, or maybe this one is improved, Gravestone 2, but these ones are the same quality as these. I'm not sure, really, at the end of the day. Let's get comfort. Oh, I can't get that. Right, because I had exactly 30. We can get candles. And what else can we get? We can get writing and writing supplies. We have 10 left. Is there anything in here I want to spend 10 on? Nothing that I have access to. So I guess we'll get books, because that will just get us looking at other things that we can make before the 17th. So we can get a scroll shelf now. Could we? No, we couldn't get the scroll shelf. That is new. We only had these two. So we can get a desk now and a scroll shelf. Which I don't have the resources for, and probably won't get before wrapping up here. I will be wrapping up early, by the way. Church bench and candelabra. That takes just 6 iron parts, so that's 2 iron. And that's 1 1/3 iron ingots, and 8 wooden planks gets us a church bench. That is neat. Yeah, so I think we will leave things here, my dudes. And when we come back, it'll be not next week, but the week after. And it will be a brand new season with the game having been released. I am super excited, and I hope to see you all there. And thank you for joining me on this little look at Graveyard Keeper over the last few episodes. And I'm sorry I wasn't more consistent with it, because we probably could have looked at some more stuff before the game dropped. But I guess beneficially in this way, we have avoided spoiling ourselves of too much, and we will get to experience that nice and fresh with the brand new game. So just to make things perfectly clear, just in case I've rambled too much and confused the situation. No Graveyard Keeper next week, because on the 17th of this month, the full game drops, and on the 17th of this month, I am going to record a whole bunch of Graveyard Keeper, the new season, and release it the following Wednesday, ASAP. So get excited, because I am, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!